Greetings, salutations, good day and highs, guys and gals, and welcome back to the VTuber Racing Project channel on this lovely Friday evening, albeit it's Friday the 13th. Anyway, we're about to get set for one of my favorite series in the project. It's Indy Lights. It's the second tier of Indie VTuber Racing. We got 32 drivers ready to go, independent or at least independently produced VTubers. Ready to race over 12 rounds of action on ovals, road courses, street courses, the lot on their Dallara IPSs. Got 22 drivers returning for this sixth series, and 10 newcomers joining the roster, including 4 drivers that had previous experience in Corporal Car, a couple of members of Densetsu EXE, that's Phoebe and Vicky right over there. And the 4th member of Beasties joining the roster, Kyrie Crocodile, welcome along, and we're also a couple of drivers who have been making the rounds, yet haven't had much in the way of appearing in VTRP action until now, and that's Pandora and Eva and Nova. Even though for some awkward reason, Eva will be debuting a new model tomorrow after that morning's second Indie Lights stream. And of course, let's not forget the VTF Pro 2000 champion in Rina Lucsper. Won the championship on her VTRP debut, and all of a sudden has to race among 31 other drivers in second tier action. Anyway, let's get things underway here and unmute Discord and say hello to an old friend in the commentary. Welcome back from the ARO, good old Adak. Adak, welcome back to the VTRP. Hello. Great to have you again.
Oh my goodness, it's been a long time, but yes, it's an honor to be back here in the VTRP booth to kick off this 6th season of the Indy Light season. And of course, we got some 3 races, got these 3 races coming right up. First of all, we have Rockingham Speedway. It's just to be clear, we are not racing in the UK, we are racing in Rockingham, North Carolina.
Yep.
Just wanted to give you all that a bit of a distinction here. There are literally 2 tracks, 2 ovals called Rockingham, but we should be racing in the UK, the US one, the Rock, as they would like to call it. Of course, it's a
yes.
well, it's basically a
less than 1 mile.
How do we call it? Yeah, it's a mile. Actually a 0.94 mile D-shaped oval in, of course, North Carolina, with some very good history, actually. It has been opened in 1965, and obviously there are times where the track has been ripped away from the ownership of the race fans when it comes to the top flight of stock car racing at one time. But now it is this track IRL is seeing some bit of the resurgence. But for the context of the Indy Lights series, this will be the backdrop of the new season. So,
yeah.
Dak, I heard there is a track preview for this track.
Yeah, we're gonna do so when we load the circuit. 52 laps, and every race this series will have a time limit of 23 minutes. Because, you know, I just want to have dinner. So let's go ahead and get things underway, shall we?
Alright, so let's hit the load button and see where we can go from here. Of course, we got some few decent entries here. Returning for this season's Indy Lights from the 5th season, as we're just going to highlight a few things. Leslie, who finished 3rd last season in Indy Lights, is making a return in like season 6, as well as Para.
Son of a gun, Leslie is an absentee for this opening round.
And what a way to start off the season. Para, on the other hand, is looking pretty solid to bring out the momentum from last season. Of course, he finished 5th in the
Great.
last season's Indy Lights
Great
with the
entry
final.
onto the track, Berry Bug.
Yep. Yes, Barry Buck as well,
Yeah,
who didn't score a win. Yep.
Yep.
So we'd like to see an onboard of the other entrants, as we're going to see how the track looks like.
Let's see if we can get a better entry, preferably one that has an front wing, maybe.
And front wing. But anyways, let's check on the onboards to see how it goes.
I guess we won't be able to get an entry that has a proper front wing for the track preview.
All right. So okay. So basically, because of the issues that we're seeing here, we are not going to be seeing a proper representative onboard lap of Rockingham Speedway. But anyways, we're just gonna have to go ahead. So usually, as the nature goes of this track, with 22 degrees of banking for the first two corners, and for the latter two corners, it's 25 degrees. You are expected to carry a huge amount of speed in these corners. So so basically, the nature of these cars, especially if you are going for a higher downforce setup, is that you're gonna basically treat this race as a pack, basically a drafting and pack style of racing here in Rockingham. So I will expect tons of essentially pack to basically end-to-end racing, pack-to-pack, slipstream drafting like you see on the super speedways.
Yeah, all right. Grid us. And that's not even 24 entries, so we're gonna not count that. We need at least 24 times coming in. And yeah. All right, and
All right.
there's
so
some names we won't see in
And of course, Para is listed as a DNQ, as literally one of the drivers who finished top 5 in last season. So TBD, Crumroll, and Yuriko will also miss the cut, which leaves us with basically 24 remaining entries. Absolute not cinema, as we're going to highlight the fact that pole has not been won by Ashton Martin, crazy racing rat of if you will. She will start on pole position alongside Lida Oriana in second place on the front row, as I'm going to introduce everyone to the starting lineup for the first round of the Indy Lights season 6. Anyways, Nova Alkami and Kyreo Crocodile, hey, new entry, will start in the second row. Kazuki and Ananova will make up row 3 with Phoebe Chen and Grimmy on row 4. Mochizuki will be on row 5 alongside Miniko Miu. Altero Tori and Katsumi will make their way onto row 6. And coming down onto the remaining 12 cars on the grid, Dia Fortuna and Charlotte Suzu make up row 7. Priya Cookie Box on the inside of row 8 alongside Barry Bug. Hey, Barry Bug will make it the highest, will be like the highest entry from last season. And then we got Piapi and Utane Pandora making up row 9, and Rina Lucsper and Kipo Wu on row 10. Hi to Takanashi, congratulations on being a dad in 21st place alongside CMT in 22nd. Victoria Roman and Kamiko Renona make up the final row of the grid as we're about to get ourselves race going here in Rockingham.
Yes, 52 laps, opening round of 12 here. Let's get things underway. Second tier of Indy VTuber racing. It's Indy Lights 6 Series action, and we're gonna get out right now.
All right, so we got 24 cars now ready to get things done, and remember to use the onboard and trackside cameras as the 24 cars now make their way onto the start-finish line. So, anyways, we are gonna be again. We're gonna see how the
why is the safety car the placeholder car we've been using? That's just a silly stuff. I'm gonna have to fix that for the next race.
All right. So 24 cars lined up on the grid for the start of the new Indy Light season. We'll see how it goes, Dak.
All right, here we go from Rockingham. Opening round of the series is green.
Oh, it looks to me that the inside line has a very good run. We're already seeing 4 wide coming into the first corner. I almost saw 4 wide, but now we are seeing Drivers now stringing themselves out between each other as we are now seeing drivers trying to experiment their lines, some even going below the apron. Nova Alkami now has the lead. Kazuki trying to make things work on the inside line. Aston Martin losing the pole position, now dropping down to second place, and now she gets shuffled down on the outside. And it looks to me that the rest of the field are essentially ready to get things done on the inside line. Looks like, but then again, we're already seeing some lines being formed from what looks to me the inside line. But I really can't tell. But right now, Nova Alkami has things under control.
Yeah, currently in the lead here. Had previous experience in Purple Car. Was supposed to be in the 4th series last year before joining Glitch Stars, and then she stepped down from Glitch Stars, but remains a member of the Dreamers group. And in Glitch Stars, and she's currently leading over Lita Oriyama and Ashton Martin after 3 laps.
Nova Alkami currently still in control. We are now seeing Ashton Martin trying to see if she can get herself that lead back. We are now seeing side-by-side action between Lita Oriana and Nova Alkami. They're now going side-by-side as they're now coming into turn 1. They're still side-by-side, but it looks to me that it's still pretty much a 50-50 between the two. Both of them still able to carry equal amounts of cornering speed and straight line speed as the other drivers now get themselves into the mix.
We're hoping to get a win in her Indy Lights debut race. So's Kairu Crocodile, the missing 4th member of Beasties, finally making her presence felt. And she's ready to chomp on the competition in her interesting looking colorful livery right there.
Which is very interesting. Which is a very interesting entry though, Kairu Crocodile. Obviously joining the likes of Berrybug, PFP, and Tori Oriane, who are also part of the Indie VTuber racing ladder. Now, a bit of a funny information though about Kairu. Don't worry, no PL in this one. No PL in this one. I just find it interesting that it's a Croc VTuber. Do you think she'd be wearing Crocs?
Maybe, I don't know. Anyway.
Alright.
Anyway, also there's Utano Pandora in her split color livery.
We'll be seeing that in Formula 1. But anywho, back onto the racing track. It looks to me that the pack is basically bunching up here, but not at the front as you see here. They're basically having a slight string out, each of these entries already being separated by about on average 2 to 3/10 of a second, which shows you the expected level of parity you see in these oval racing. We're now seeing more moves down the inside. That looks to me that Nova Alkami still maintaining the lead, but again, we talk about tire wear, and we'll see how this will affect the entries.
High banking means high speeds, and we're seeing speeds of over 160 miles per hour. We're seeing a 162 right there. And
right.
We're seeing a couple drivers lagging behind Kiba Wu and Pia P, lagging behind the other cars here.
Well, this is going to be a bit interesting as we're now going to be going to see more pack battles here. Hayate Takanashi still trying to see something on the inside line. Well, we saw another bit of 3-wide action, but currently nothing has come out of it as we're now seeing Suzu and Fortuna going side by side. More drivers trying to go down the apron to just get some space there to make a move done, like what Hayate Takanashi is already doing right here. So I would say that it is a bold move. Usually it doesn't work, but physics allows for these cars to do it here, so why not?
Well, up ahead, but being pursued by the new BC's member in Kairu Crocodile.
Alright,
and going up ahead.
Looks like Kairu is making her presence felt in her debut race so far. Looking to see if she can get things done. Nova Alkami still on the charge herself. And looking at this one, Kairu now has things under control right now with that thick skin of hers.
Yeah.
We are now at 38 laps to go here in Rockingham Speedway, as we're now seeing 3 wide action between the drivers between 3rd and 5th. Oh man, it's almost like as if you shouldn't be watching this.
Utahime Mochizuki, formerly of Specialite, in this tier, as she is a former Corporal Car World Series runner-up, so she gets the nod to move up automatically to this second tier of action, and here she is, 3 wide for the lead.
Once again, as we saw before, we did. When I say expect some pack racing, this is what I've been talking about all this time. You're seeing basically packs of 6. Well, a pack of 6 currently up in front, trying to basically switch their spot on the lead every time. It's more advantageous to be at the back because you get slipstreams and you basically get the draft, basically get a pocket of air that allows you to go faster on the straight, which allows you to go line up for a move down the inside to challenge the leader. And this is what we're seeing here in Rockingham Speedway, given the level of cars that we're seeing here in this Indy Light Series.
Ivana Nova, who's re-debuting tomorrow. Very first VTRP race. Going to make a move on the top 5 here as Kyryu cycles back to 5th at the moment. Battle for the lead between Utahime and Lida.
Ooh, we're expecting more 3-wide action.
Whoa,
Ashton
careful
Martin, there. There's a bit of contact between Kyryu and Ashton Martin. But Ashton Martin manages to keep the car pointed in a straight line, but that has meant that her line has now compromised into turn 1, but she still gets drafting help from the driver at the back. And now we're seeing the basically the lead switching hands once again. It's Utahime Mochizuki now in command.
But quickly coming in on the inside line is Nova. Also gotta watch out for Lida, who has competed in every series so far, I think, or maybe the latter few series. Yet to tally a win, but has come close to a couple times.
Well, you know, an average an Indy Light season should have about 12 races, so this should be at the very least attempt number 49 for her to get this win. But we are still going to see some interesting battles here. Kyryu, who has been strong all race so far, is going to try to get herself back in position for the lead with an inside line move against Utahime Mochizuki. Ooh, it's going to be close, but it looked like Utahime manages to hang on.
30 laps to go here. We're past 22 here. Here comes Ava, the Midwestern emo Oni. Trying to make some nice music here. Yeah, sorry, I was just trying to think up words.
Fine.
Just
making up. You know, it just happens sometimes. But anyways, we are just gonna have to proceed with the race going on. We're seeing 2 distinct lines, the inside line and the outside line. Currently, it is a bit of a toss-up to see which line is the more advantageous here, as it's basically the level of banking is constant throughout the inside and the outside line. So I think based on that, the inside line should be the more advantageous line on paper. But this is if you can give them your opponents little space. But for now, this battle for the lead has now expanded to 8 cars because what do you mean?
Actually, those 2 cars are lapped cars.
Yeah, but then again,
3 wide for the lead though.
Yeah. Anyways, we are seeing Ashton Martin try to get the initiative back to get herself back into the lead right now, and right now she's doing it pretty handsomely, so she will not have to stave opposition from again Utahime Mochizuki and 5 other cars. And again, you see that the inside line, she didn't really manage to capitalize on the exit on that previous time.
Yeah, we're seeing another car in the way. That's Grimmy's car up ahead, at risk of being lapped by the leaders at hand. Most lapped cars will certainly shake things up when it comes to who takes the lead. But even though that we have seen plenty of action, plenty of overtakes for the lead here.
We are now coming into the end of the second half of this, end of the first half of this race. Less than 50% of the race to go. We have Aston Martin currently in control. More side-by-side action at the back. Aston Martin currently romping into the lead right now, in command and in control. But Hajime Mochizuki, meanwhile, is providing some blocking cover. This is assuming that Aston Martin can still be faster than the pack behind. And Ananova tries to go around the outside to see if she can get ahead. And right now, it is okay so far. But watch out for Kairi Crocodile. She's ready to pounce.
Even on the inside of Utahime, hoping to improve positioning to second, while Ashton remains ahead by 0.6 seconds. Utahime to second now, as more lagging cars get into the way of things for the lead drivers, so the lead drivers gotta weave around the cars being lagging behind. How many cars are left? We're seeing 6 cars left, and certainly may expect a few more as we go along.
Anyways, just wanted to give a bit of a highlight into the mid pack right now. It is a bit strung out at the front at the moment. Aston Martin still pretty much in control of this race after over 50% of the race done. But meanwhile, we are seeing Aston Martin trying to dice her way onto lap traffic. And she's doing pretty okay right now. And of course, if you know basically racing events that don't have proper blue flag rules, you probably need to clear the lap cars as soon as possible and hope that those lap cars, and hope that these lap cars essentially to become a pick for your opponents. It would basically become a mobile chicane for your opponents. So it's all about not just racing for the lead and opening a gap, but it's also a case of being able to maneuver against lap cars efficiently with no obligation from the lap cars to move out of the way.
Tahime has managed to swipe the lead away from Aston Martin. Nova into third, with Kamiko Renona out of nowhere into the top 5.
Coming alive in the second half of this race. Where have we seen this before? But anyway, we are now going to monitor the current situation here at the mid pack here. We are seeing more side-by-side action. That is, I believe, Aokami, who is currently still staying basically in third right now. Trying to chase Aston Martin and Taimi Mochizuki on that top 2. But further at the back, Kairi Crocodile still trying to defend her place onto 4th place. Daria Fortuna, of course, I believe has dropped down a lap down, and she is going to be a pick against for the other opponents to get into, especially Ananova, who now gets herself into 4th place.
The former specialty member well ahead. But as I say that, Ashton quickly pushing her way, vying for the lead against her. And what will it be as we go on the backstretch?
All right,
an opportunity to overtake.
So 38 laps to go, 38 laps done. We are at 14 laps to go. Aston Martin now trying to apply pressure onto Hajime Mochizuki. It's been a riveting contest so far. We have seen contact, but not to the point where they lose front wings, with the exception of what happened in qualifying. Might need to fix that line after this race. But anywho, we still have a few parts of this race remaining. Let me see here. Right now, the lead basically is stretched out, with the exception of Aston Martin now having to defend second place for Nova Aokami, which she's unable to do so. Aokami's under charge. We'll see if she can take the lead away.
Seeing Chiaki Katsumi going up into 5th. And yeah, it's all clear here. these drivers have managed to go clear the lap cars. Pandora to 6th, Hayate Takanashi to 7th, Renona to 8th, and many of these lap cars have gotten cleared away. So it's a battle for the win in these last 10 laps.
All right, we are just going to check on to the rest of the field just to see how they're going. Right now, Briakubox running in 12th place. Kyrie Crocodile, who is now dropped down to 11th place after challenging for the lead in the first half. Talk about having run out of steam.
Still in the top 10, but yeah, lagging well behind the front runners in contention. Very nice start to the Indy Lights run of Utahime, leading the way here. 2 rookies in the top 3, make that 3 in the top 5.
Right, so we are now coming into the latter stages of this race. Utami Mochizuki has been the driver to beat in the second half of this race. Look at how she just calmly takes the lap cars one by one to keep herself in, gives herself some breathing space against her rivals who are still going side by side. I mean, just look at the battle for second here. You basically could throw it in a towel and you can still find nothing separating between these 3.
They are quickly approaching Utahime, though. Laps are quickly running out, is the issue.
Alright, so we're just gonna have to go ahead and check on to... Ooh, alright. So, anyways, 5 laps to go. Currently in Rockingham Speedway, Nova Alcami now trying to see if she can line up a move against Ashton Martin once again. Ashton Martin now defends the inside line to hold her line. But looks to me that I'm not sure if anyone can challenge Utami Mochizuki there with 4 laps to go.
The lead is a little over half a second for the former Specialty member. But Ashton and Nova want to reduce that to maybe less than that. Very, very close to the race leader. It's push, push, push the rest of the way.
Alright, so we are now going to go into the penultimate lap. Utami Mochizuki still in control. But again, I have to give credit to Utami Mochizuki for being able to hang on for as long as she can. Because
Nova.
And right now she's staying on the inside line on the penultimate lap, still going side by side with the what looks to be the former leader. Can Utami Mochizuki hang on?
We'll see how it is as we get into the white flag. More traffic coming in that may prove a major, but Utahime has gotten past that lap car of Grimmy, and that's going to make Ashton and Nova have to battle for second. And here comes the former Specialty member on debut in Indy Lights, gonna get the dub here. Utahime Mochizuki is an Indy Lights winner. She gets the win here in Rockingham.
And I'd say this is a very solid second half performance from her to essentially take this checkered flag. Obviously, she's done a very amazing job there to keep herself within contention in the first half and just absolutely not take the lead and not look back in the second. Well-deserved win for her.
Yeah. Ashton Martin will edge out Nova Alcami for third. And
all right,
very nice podium for Nova on her Lights debut. Also a podium for her. As we go ahead and mark down
the points.
Top 3. And
all right,
everyone is done. Just a moment. So I didn't mean to do that. Just want to I like the winner here. Hime,
One.
Ashton, Nova, and then.
All right. So I'll see if I can introduce basically run down the race results. So again, congratulations to Utahime Mochizuki for getting this win. Aston Martin, despite missing out on the despite missing out on the win, despite starting on pole, she still deserves some plaudits for staying in contention. Nova Alkami in third did a very good job to get herself into that final podium spot. So all of these drivers are, basically deserve to be where they are right now. And looking into the rest of the top 10, Eva Ananova with Jackie Katsumi in the top 5, Hadayate Takanashi in 6th, Pandora 7th, Kairi Crocodile, not bad for a debut in 8th place, and Indy Lights with that 8th place. Ryakuki Box and Out Territory round up your top 10. In 11th and 12th, it will be CMT, Crystal Milk Tea, alongside Kamiko Rinona. That'll be 11 and 12. Barry Buck 13th, with Lita Oriana 14th. Victoria Raman in 15th place. 14th on back will be the first of the lap cars. Rocky Kazuki 16th, Dia Fortuna in 17th, Charlotte Suzu 18th, Lucsper in 19th, with Phoebe Chan in 20th place. And then we got Miniko Mew in 21st, with Kiwa Wu 22nd. That will be the last of the drivers a lap down. PFP UFO and Grimmy make up your final 2 finishers. They are actually the ones who finished 2 laps down. But hey, we all of them finished the race and none of them lost front wings. So I'll take that as a W.
That is good to hear. Just need to check a name here. So Kibu finished 22nd. So
we're missing one.
Is 1 point. Yeah, I am perfectly aware of that. It should be 24 names, 4 absentees, 4 DNQs. Everything looks good, and the bonus point is indeed applied to Ashton. So thank you for that, Adak, and yeah, I'm too lazy to fix things up, so we'll just do like this.
All right. So currently leading the standings here in basically both general and oval will be the ones who finished where they are in this race. So basically the top 5 will be comprised of Utami Mochizuki, Ashton Martin, Nova Aokami, Eva Ananova, and Chiaki Kasumi in that order. So I'd say it's a pretty interesting and intriguing race in Rockingham, North Carolina. It's not the pack racing that you expect, but we do see some packs of cars coming in close in between each other, basically in a very competitive manner. So you'd love to see that. But anyways, that should be it for the first race of the season. We're gonna head over to Road Atlanta for the next race of the Indy Lights season, where we'll be kicking off the road course portion of Indy Lights for season 6.
Yes, and we're gonna do so after this break of a few minutes. So stick around. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in a bit for the Road Atlanta race. All right. See you in a bit. Yeah, meow, good job, Chiaki. Yeah, very nice start to the series for Chiaki Katsumi. Anyway, welcome back. We're about to begin round 2 here at Michelin Raceway, Water Atlanta, 2.540 mile, 4.088 kilometer road course, annual home of the Petit Le Mans.
Hello, welcome back. Nice to see some racing action in Georgia, the orange, wait, I think it's the orange state. Was it the orange county?
Each state.
I forgot. Yeah, it's the orange state. Well, basically, basically, it won't be the state that will be colored orange, but it'll probably just be the drivers as well as they get painted that. But anyways, it's gonna be a very interesting road course here. Pretty much fast and flowing with tons of elevation changes, so expect some huge amounts of technical skill that should be applied in the coming race here in Road Atlanta. Let's hit the load button.
Alright, road course racing.
Alright, so we are just going to
again with the absentee for did I set the roster rights? I thought I had set the roster rights.
Okay. Alright, so basically missing from the first race is ICI, Au Territory, Lazuli, and Bonnie Barkswell. So these are your 4 of the non-entries from last race.
Is there a grid set rights or
Okay.
I guess yeah. I guess there's nothing wrong with it. I'm afraid. So let's just do a track preview anyway.
All right, so let's go on board here and speed up.
Yeah.
All right, so we're just gonna skip over into the final corners here to see how the cars are gonna be set up here. So anyways, coming into turn 11 and turn 12, that should be pretty flat here. For start of the lap here in Road Atlanta, you're basically coming in full steam ahead into turn 1. Basically the brake marker will be the pit exit on the left. Hook it up very nicely into turn 1, miss the apex a bit, and then into the S section, turns 2, turn 3. Okay, turn 3 is where you need to kind of apply the brakes a bit. Same goes for turn 4, and then coming into the S is first real into turn 5. Still pretty much flat from what we're seeing here, but then back into turn 5. A slower corner means you have to brake in the middle of turning, so this will be a technical challenge. And then into turn 6 we go. Having some reader use the tire marks as a reference, at least for this one. And then turn 7, brake a bit harder as this corner is deceptively slow. And then from turn 7, it should be a flat out run into the turn 10 chicane. And as you can see here, you absolutely want to stretch your legs here. If you want to go for a top speed setup, this will be the part where you will be gaining the most, as you can see. And now into the turn 10 chicane, it will be downhill and then brake into the chicane, drop down into 60 miles per hour, and then it's a decent run into the chicane, and then a good exit from the chicane will dictate where you will be into the final 2 corners, which should be flat. And that's Red Cookie Box as a lap done here in Road Atlanta. So we'll see who will not make the grid and who will start on pole, as my tummy is now not in a good position, so I might need to go to the toilet.
Take your time. I'll introduce the grid while you take your time. Right. And yeah. Naturally Utahime gets hit with a curse.
Dead men tell no tales.
And oh dear, Lita did not make it in, and Ariel Yuriko another DNQ. Barry Bug misses out here. So already a bit of ibuprofen, and yeah, in fact we've had ibuprofen since the opening round. And hello. Okay, yeah, just Yeah. I was worried about my controls not working. We have Carmen going on that pole, so we're gonna mark her off accordingly. The former VTF Pro 2000 champion. Already with a win to her name. And then we have a Red Cookie Box Kibawoo Buddy Barkswell, finally showing up to a race. And then we have Nova Alkami, Raki Kazuki, Crystal Milk Tea, Charlotte Suzu, Utano Pandora, Tsukimi Bidorni, Atu Tori, Minokomu, Ashton Martin, Grimmy, Chiaki Katsumi, Kaiju Crocodile, Victoria Roman Para, Eva Ananova, Hayate Takanashi, Crumroll, Aishi I, Tori Orion, and PFP. So that's everyone in, and we should be ready to go. So again, this is a 14-lap race here at Road Atlanta, Braselton, Georgia. Let's actually get underway with the action now-ish. Just wanted to make sure. Now, okay, yeah. All right, I forgot the safety car. I forgot the safety car. I haven't fixed that still. Well, great. Yep. Early series scuffs. It's supposed to be a proper safety car and not a copy of the placeholder car. Yeah, but anyway, your top 6 in qualifying are Renona, Bree, Kiba, Bonnie, Nova, and Rocky. And it's a slow crawl to an eventual start. The so-called safety car will be coming in, and we will be racing here for the first road course round of this series. Alright, let's get right to it. Green flag is now waved. We're rolling at Road Atlanta. Here we go. Twenty-four cars run past the first turn, and on to the SSA go. Very good start by Renona and Kiba. Lagging behind as the cars bunch up and try to find a good position. Still side by side for this pack of drivers, but it should thin out soon, come single file, as we have Kiba in a nice new livery. Currently in second, and I'll try to introduce a few more drivers. Of course, Bonnie Barkswell, formerly of Globy. Who do we have? Somewhere else we'll race. Papa Charlotte Suzu, formerly of Production Kwai, member of Aeonia, and then Victoria Roman of Insetsu, and Phoebe is not in this race, but we have Vicky in it. One down, 13 to go. Renona leading. Kibawu second. Bree at Cookie Box third. Bree still have yet to tally a win to her name. Bonnie breaking the racing line. Renona is a bit ahead of herself. Okay. Seeing some side-by-side action. So we're going along. Yeah, a couple of drivers are going back to their default liveries, their initial liveries. Lucky Kazuki being one. Come on, Loudon. And of course, Bree being another one. So, Nona's lead is around 2.5 seconds. "24 drivers scrambling along, driving pretty darn well here, all 24 are still good, and the bottom two, awkwardly enough, are Beasties members. While the action is ongoing, I have on muted television action. We have a Looney Tunes on TV. Hello, welcome. Anyway, that's us saying good morning. Saturday morning over at their time, while it's Friday evening still. So, yeah. Indy Lights Racing 6 Series action, just round 2 here, with Renona currently with a solid lead over Kiba and Bree. Crystal Milk Tea, an established lightsaber, are very good, especially on road course races.
Holy, what have I been missing? Anywho's, I just got back from a toilet break. But anyways, nice to see Renona now taking control of this race after 3 laps.
It's been a clean racing so far. No one has run into any incidents. I was just raising Crystal Milk Tea's skill on road courses.
Well, as the saying goes, you can be good in, one kind of track. You can have good track attitude on one end and be not good in the other. Sometimes you can be the one who is basically the jack of all trades. But right now, Renona showcasing her skills on the road course, as you mentioned, in Atlanta. Of course, Kaneko Renona didn't perform very well last race at Rockingham Speedway compared to what she is doing right now. She is currently in the lead here on the road course, but we are seeing some interesting battles here. ICI, who is now entering in her first race of this season, is now going to go side by side with Grimmy, who's also making her first start.
Grimmy goes ahead of ICI as we scroll a bit more ahead, focusing on the Densetsu.exe member Victoria Roman, currently mid-pack in 13th.
And right now they are doing, all these drivers are doing a very good job in just keeping it clean right now. It's pretty much, can I say it is a not standard from what we usually see in the in VTRP racing, essentially, because we are essentially used to seeing contact and front wings being flying off and all that stuff. Also, we got some viewers tuning in. Very good day to you. Good morning if you are in East Asia and something like that, and good evening if you are in the United States and all that. And also places with similar time zone and all that. We are seeing, though, Kiba Wu now trying to apply the pressure on Kamiko Renona coming into turn 1. But then again, it's you're gonna need a basically special maneuverability to try to get yourself into the lead here. As we see Kiba Wu, already having a look into the inside.
I was also pointing out that Bonnie has been lagging behind. I had to take a stop at pit lane to, I'm sure, repair a missing front or rear wing. I'm thinking front wing.
Ooh, watch out though for React Cookie Box trying to make a move against Kiba Wu. I believe Kiba Wu is a lap down. You might want to correct me on this one,
No,
as React Cookie Box.
don't confuse Kiba Wu and Crumroll. Kiba Wu is second. Kiba Wu is second. Yeah.
Anyways, we are seeing a ding-dong battle for second place here. As we're seeing here, Kiba Wu now trying to defend that position away. Would Bria Cookie Box try to make a move down the inside? There she goes.
Yeah.
And actually, she intimidated Kiba Wu into going offline. And that's a very solid move there from Kiba Wu. I mean, Bria Cookie Box to keep applying the pressure and force someone into making a mistake. That is basically that example personified.
Very nice move for Bree. Still chasing her maiden win. Nova, strong start to the series, currently fourth. Third place finish at Rockingham, as you may have seen, and here is the Dreamers member chasing after the experienced Lights member.
So anyways, we are just going to proceed with the proceedings here. Kiba Wu is looking to have lost a few bits of pace here. As you can see here, she's already lost touch though to Black Cookie Box and Renona. So Kiba Wu is now going to see if she can hang on to that final podium position. But it is not looking positive for her so far, as she doesn't have the pace to match it. And now she's under pressure from Nova Alchemy.
Yeah. Okay. Bree getting ever so closer to Renona.
All right, so we're just gonna have to
both. I should say formerly of the same VTuber Corpo, now defunct, and I will not say anything further about that. If you know, you know. I know, and I will not elaborate further. Bree taking the lead from Renona.
And that's a solid performance from Bria Cookie Box, though. Absolutely being getting herself activated. Now, as we're now coming into the mid stage of this race here, I'd say that in terms of attrition, there again, I would actually applaud this level of attrition that that we're currently being displayed here. Right now, we don't see a lot of cars losing their front wings or rear wings and all that stuff. It's all just clean action so far. But you can see here, Kaneko Renona is not done yet. She may have been overtaken by Bria Cookie Box, but she is gonna see if she can keep on pressuring Bria Cookie Box into making a mistake.
Yeah, I did mention about both being from the both formerly being from the same Corpo. Come on, camera. If you know, don't talk about it in chat. We just want to focus on the race. Yeah.
And speaking of which, Kevin Corinona applying the pressure very well on the Bria Cookie Box, and where? Damn! Karakiba Wu is now getting herself back into a contention here. Was she just conserving all this time? Maybe not, because Nova Akami is about to make it her own third place for her to take, but Kiba Wu continues to stick it around the outside to maintain that third place spot.
Good battles we are witnessing for the lead. Clean racing by most everyone here in this race.
All right, I'm just gonna highlight a few more things here. I'm not sure if the pit stop shuffle has been a thing here in Road Atlanta, but we will have to monitor the situation in the last few laps if that does happen. Because if the pit stop shuffle does happen, then oh boy, does it shuffle the race results like like a deck of
I
cards.
doubt we see pit stop shuffles in road courses on R factors. Certainly, some shuffling in a set of Corsa.
Meanwhile, watch out though, Bria Cookie Box
ooh.
though. Oh, talk about some jostling for position. She actually made contact a bit with Kamika Rinona as she went down the inside at turn 10. And now she has the lead back. And watch out for Kibu, who takes it around the outside to make it 2 positions lost though from Rinona. But will it be just 1 as they come into turn 1?
We'll see how it is. Anyway, to talk about pit stop shuffle, I noticed no shuffle took place at Rockingham.
Which is
Interestingly enough. And Kiba does stick to second over Renona.
So, yep, Kiba was still in second place, doing a very good job there. Kanika Rinona basically just went offline, and that did not help matters for her, as now Bria Cookie Box is in control here in Road Atlanta so far. Her car may be pink, but might as well put some orange in it, as she is now currently in the lead so far. But then again, it feels like oval racing once again, and it feels like that the leader is actively slower than the drivers at the back. What basically band-aid racing that we're seeing so far?
Exciting stuff we are witnessing here. Several overtakes for the lead on a road course race of all things. Yeah, very exciting start to the series here for these lights drivers. Coming down to 4 laps.
And right now we are seeing Kibo now being pressurized by Kamiko Rinona. And right now we are just going to hang on, just gonna
Renona up to second.
So anyways, we got 4 laps to go here in Road Atlanta, and still in control is Brad Cookie Box with a 7/10 of a second lead so far. Maybe 8/10 of a second if Bree can find something against Kamiko Rinona. But for now, I just wanted to remind everyone that Bonnie Barkswell is also in this race. So amongst the absentees from last round, I think the only one that I haven't really noticed is Leslie and Altera Tori. Can you? I think I might need a refresh on that one.
Altera is in this race, doing pretty well actually, in 8th at the moment.
Right, and so she's doing a pretty good job here to get her season underway. Obviously, having missed 1 race is basically a slight blow so far. But anyways, we are I'm just also gonna notice here of basically the other runners, and by that I mean looking into the previous race winner, Utahimi Mochizuki. Can't tell. Just gonna double check what she is.
Didn't qualify.
She didn't. Yeah, she was a DNQ, so that is unfortunate from the defending race winner. So basically, we're also going to be taking a look to Ashton Martin, who is, I believe, in the mid pack, in 13th place, looking to find her way back into contention for the top spot in this championship. But for now, we got 3 laps to go, and everyone's basically running single file with the exception of a few parts, especially at the front, as we're now going to be seeing a 4-way fight for the win.
It's a single file choo-choo train action. Wait to see who will break the line and try to vie for the lead here. Soon going to come into the penultimate lap after this one. Keep an eye on the front runners here. Very nice opportunity to regain the lead for Kamiko Rinona. And yes,
double file action throughout from the exit of the chicane. From what I saw, great racing action here. Renona now takes back the lead with 2 laps to go.
Very good move on the last few turns of the lap to regain the lead.
Right now we're just going to double check on the situation here. Renona still in control. Bria Cookie Box still not far behind. Renona still trying to make her car as wide as she can to disrupt basically Bria Cookie Box to allow CMT and Kibawu to pile on the pressure in her stead.
Seeing if any of the drivers want to make a move. Probably the most likely is Kiba, but we'll see how it is as they approach the crucial section, the left-right.
Chicane.
Yeah.
And just wanted to check here, Renona now having a 0.5 of a second gap. This should be pretty good for her coming into the white flag, as Kibawu is now under pressure from CMT.
Well, look at that. Car's going wide. As we do come into the final lap, with Renona with a very fine lead here. 3-second Kiba holding on to third. That was quite a crazy spread on the last turn before start-finish.
Right. Anyways, we are just gonna check here. 1 lap to go. We're still in. Renona still holding on very well here with a 1.2 second gap. I'm not sure if anyone can catch her now. It's now gonna be a battle for second place. Ryokuki Box and Kibahu doing very well currently in the top 2 position in the battling for second. Also, Nova Aokami is in 4th place, and by the looks of it, she will take command in the championship lead.
Yeah, very fine start for the Dreamers, remember the winner of the Indy Lights Championship will jump up to IndyCar for the 18th series in May.
Anyways, Renona having a very solid gap, 0.9 of a second based on what we're seeing here. With 2 corners left to go, Renona's done a good job.
Yeah, very fine job getting the dub from pole here at Road Atlanta. Kamiko Renona does it here. That is her 2nd win in as many series. Mighty fine job. The gods are smiling down on her for that awesome drive here at Road Atlanta.
Great stuff from her. Basically, she's done a pretty solid job there from pole position. Basically, she will be set to take the maximum points, 41 as well, to seize the initiative so far. So I say that this is a very good return for her, but will it be enough for her to take the lead? We'll have to wait and see, as we're going to be looking into the other drivers who I believe every single one of them have crossed the line, so we can just fast forward.
Yeah. Bree will finish 2nd, so again, she'll have to wait another round for her first win.
All right.
And so, solid performance, taking 3rd, as we go ahead and
log in the results. So anyways, Kamiko Renona, congratulations for her dominant, not exactly dominant win. It's a solid win from pole position, and she takes the checkered flag here in Road Atlanta. Bria Kickbox will have to settle for 2nd place with Kibawu running out the podium. Nova Aokami has been pretty consistent, being able to finish inside the... you're going to have to double check on this one. Nova is currently, continuing her streak on finishing inside the top 5.
Yes.
Only finishing 4th or higher in these first 2 races. CMT scored the top 5th place, and then joining them on the top 10, Raki Kazuki, TBD, Charlotte Suzu, Altera Tori, and Kairi Crocodile with another solid run into the top 10 for the Croc. Miniko Miu and Ashton Marte make up 11th and 12th, with Grimmy 13th on her first race in the lights this season. Victoria Roman and Para make up 14th and 15th. Para finishing 15th on her first race this season. Utana Pandora 16, ICI 17, also a decent run for them. Eva Ananova with Czech Katsumi with PRP UFO, making up 18th, 19th, and 20th. Tori Oyan with 21st, Hayate Takanashi in 22nd, Crumroll 23rd, and Bonnie Barkswell in 24th place.
So it looks like everything looks good. All the names are locked in, and that leaves just 2 drivers yet to score in Ariel Yuriko, and I'm sorry to report Lazuli.
Unfortunately, because she's been absent for the first 2 races so far. Now that will be that won't be the only unfortunate news coming in here in Road Atlanta, as I might have to be off the mic for family reasons.
Right.
So I think that should be all for me tonight. Well, I'll be seeing you all again later tomorrow morning for more Indy Lights racing.
Radio.
So you'll be hearing the last of me.
All right. Thanks again for your commentary, Doc.
Cheers.
All right. Bye-bye. All right. So it's just me for the third and last race of the series. Nova Akami with the points lead, 53. Kamiko Ronona, 3 behind in just 50. Bria Cookie Box is third with 46. Ashton Martin is fourth with 42, and the absentee Utahime Mochizuki remains at 40. So that's your top 5 as it currently stands. And we have one more race for tonight, and it's gonna be in New Hampshire, as Wiz just now coming in, and welcome, Wiz.
Hello.
All right, so you're looking forward to the New Hampshire race?
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to take a break for just a few minutes as I deal with OBS again, and then we will head on over to New Hampshire for the last round for tonight. All right, see y'all in a few minutes, everyone. Right, so back here, as I'm dealing with connection issues with my touch portal, and we have Wiz in commentary now. That will be back tomorrow. He'll be with family issues. He's dealing with family issues, but Wiz has finally showed up. Hello.
Yeah. Hello.
All right, so we're gonna have one more race for tonight. That's an oval race at New Hampshire. We're going to be racing 43 laps.
Okay, so when the last race into the
Yeah.
why are you slipping?
It's slightly over 1 mile oval in Loudon, New Hampshire. Yep, oval. 1.703 kilometer, 1.058 mile. Oval.
Good.
Very low bank in between 2 and 7 degrees on the turns and 1 degree on the straights. Let's go ahead and done. And yeah, and yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and oh, bless you. Let's go ahead and do track preview. Who is going to come out to take us through the track? That's Crystal Milk Tea. Okay. So,
Crystal Milk Tea.
So we're gonna go on camera and start off right here in the front stretch. Paperclip shaped oval, very tight turns and long straightaways. The Magic Mile, as this track is called.
I put a chat earlier because that's me anyway.
Yeah. So you're in the chat right there. I'm glad you could make it in for this last race for this first stream of the series. Plenty more to come tomorrow and next weekend. I am off on Sunday because I have to be at a birthday party, and yeah. Hopefully they'll have the IndyCar race on TV. As we go ahead and consider the grid. Grid us, please. And Rina doesn't qualify, and I'm sorry to report that Lita also failed to miss out. Ava and Daya also are scratches. Lasley will be racing. Luckily. So, not a good showing for Rina, who inexplicably finds herself cut from this race. Daya, Lita, Eva, and Rina. So Daya goes bust in this race. Rolling snake eyes here. Let's see who will be at pole here. That's okay. Berry Bug of the Beasties. So let's go ahead and mark her off accordingly. Was an absentee at actually a DNQ at Road Atlanta, and here she is qualifying here. So let's pull, and I'm gonna do this, and yeah. All right, Whis, go ahead and introduce everyone.
Alright, I just woke up anyway. So we got Very Bug. Utahime was Mochitsuki second. Third is Tori Oriane.
Yep.
4 is Miniko Mew. 5 is Fiafi Yupo. 6 is Hayate Takadashi. 7 is Tsukimi B. Don Hirni. 8 is Fred at Kukivas. 9 is Lazuli. 10 is Leslie. 10 is Crystal Milk Tea. 11 is Probet-chan.
BB-chan.
12 is Probiche-chan. 12 is ICI. 13 is Victoria Roman. 14 is Raki Kazuki. Oh, wait a minute. I can just go. 15 is Bonnie Fraxwell. 16 is Aterutori. 17 Green Me. 18 Chiaki Katsumi. 19 is Charlotte Suzu. 20 is Nova Aokami. 21 Utano Pandora. 22 is Kamiko Leona. 23 Asheton Martin. And last is a 24 Para.
All right, that's everyone in, and everyone's set to go 43 laps here, and now the pace car looks right. Okay, that leaves one driver who will be yet to score. Did not show up in any of the first 3 rounds here, but we have 24 cars ready to race here in Loudon for the 3rd round and second oval race of the series. Yes, Leslie has showed up. Let's see how she does here. Here we go. Full pace lap. As the proper safety car leads everyone out of the pit lane and onto this short oval. Berrybug and Utahime Mochizuki are front row. Utahime crucially won at Rockingham. We have a good shot of getting another oval win to start off the series, but let's see how she does. Tori and Minako 2nd row, and Pia P and Hayate 3rd row. Safety car coming in, and we shall be set to go. Round 3 of the series here at New Hampshire Motor Speedway in Loudon. Let's make magic on the Magic Mile. Let's go. Green flag is waved.
We thought that the race began.
Yes. Race does begin. Whoa! Oh, already an incident early on involving.
Oh my goodness! Oh my
Pia
god!
P. Oh, that is awkward.
Yeah, very awkward.
From the 2nd or 3rd row all the way to the back of the grid, and many cars wounded.
Oh my goodness.
Mediocre start for Piepi and a few others. Utahime to the lead, followed by Minako, Tori Oriane. As we see debris on the first turn. Multiple cars coming in. Piepi, Pera, Utano Pandora, Atu, Tsukimi, and a whole mess of others.
Yeah, they all mess it.
Leslie, luckily, was not one of the drivers that ended up hurt. Bree at Cookie Box up in front.
Very Cookie Box.
Desperately for her first win. Was oh so close at Road Atlanta. Speaking of Renona.
Oh my goodness, they all are one lap behind now.
Yeah. And just yeah. And Berrybug. Cool for this race. Here she is going up in front. And by the by, yeah, Adak got the word that Hayate Takanashi is now a father to a healthy child, and yeah, so congrats to her for being a father. Yeah, so that's deserving of this one for her. Soundboard, play. Yeah, I did tell you I'm having issues with the touch portal. Okay. And here she is leading the way.
Mm.
Here at Loudon. Minako Mew to second, passing by Berrybug.
Also, I was sleeping to win and to race it. Who wins that?
Yeah.
2 races.
Yeah. You're good. You're all good. Yeah, just... Yeah, we're pushed forward an hour, so it's, an hour, yeah, later at your end. Yeah.
Look, here goes the Leslie right here.
Lazuli finally showing up for the first time this series into the top 5.
Ooh. Look, it goes on to this.
Couldn't quite get past Hayate. I'm gonna try again here.
Hayate Takahashi.
Hayate Takanashi, just ahead of Lazuli. Now Lazuli, the 300 IQ kaiju, trying to make a move.
Oh,
Not
good time
quite
is so far.
fully ahead. And Tori Orion of the Beasties moves up
Tori
into the lead
Orion.
at the expense of Minako.
Orion.
Yes, Tori Orion. We're through 8 laps. Minako leapfrogging her way
Ooh.
back up in front.
Look at go with that too.
Yeah. Team speeds of... We have reached 150 miles per hour. For sure. Nico almost catching up to Tori. Side by side for the lead. Hayate tried to cut the line. Whoa, that's a bit risky right there.
Yeah, that was very risky.
Yeah. Three at Cookie Box re-entering the picture. Oh!
Whoa!
Makes a mistake and loses... causes someone to lose a wing.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry about that. Yeah.
Oh my god. That's a BB you.
Mew must be pissed off about that move that's Bree made.
Oh my goodness. Holy cow.
That may be a penalty against her.
That's just so good of a crazy off for racing
Minako is certainly going to lose quite a bit of ground.
Alright, Woody sees now into the pit lane.
I suppose a 3-second penalty. Maybe for... I don't know. If I remember, after this race, when we go to replay, we'll see if a penalty may be merited. I'm not sure though. Berrybug back up in front.
Who's gonna be going to move on to this?
Crystal Milk Tea.
Crystal Milk Tea.
Whoa! Victoria
Whoa!
Roman challenging Crystal, but not quite there.
That's a little bit touchy right here.
Trying to keep her head straight. Cutting below that yellow line.
Oh my god.
Currently in 4th at the moment. I don't want to turn away. I just want to see what's happening. I was going to turn to see Phoebe. I'm pretty sure she's in the race.
Oh. Look at all the cars on lap 1 behind.
Yeah. Phoebe 15th and 1 lap behind. One lap cars behind. 13 cars remain in the lead lap. Unfortunately, Renona and PFP are 2 laps down. I out of nowhere into the lead as she vies for her very first lights win. You know what they say, watch pot never boils. So that's a sudden appearance by Ishii, as well as
Ishii.
focusing on other cars, for sure.
Oriane.
Both I and Tori vying for their first lights win. And Crystal trying to catch up to these two. And Hayate making a run as Tori goes ahead of I.
Ooh. That goes sees ahead anyway.
24 to go here in Loudon. It's spelled Loudon. Magic Mile. Grimmy dealing with some tough times lately outside of the VTRP, but here she is doing pretty darn good. Going past Hayate to move up to P4 as we're through 20 laps. And Tori back to the lead.
Oh.
24 cars still on the track, luckily.
Yep.
Tori leading by almost a full car length, but Ishii on turn 2 retakes the lead, the number 01 car up into the P1 spots. As we'll soon mark the race official. 22 down, 21 to go.
Look at 3 cars that are behind it. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Bree re-enters the picture.
Oh, Bray.
Yeah, do remind us whether that's incidental or not.
Oh. Dental, I think it goes on.
Actually, I have the VOD up as Tori goes into lead. So actually, I'll quickly check. I'll pause for a bit. Come on, full screen. We'll see if that's a blooper. It's a blooper. We'll see if that's
Okay, we will shoot that time anyway.
we'll see if that is on purpose or not. Sustained Hayate, and then yeah. Yeah, I feel like that's risky enough. Risky enough.
Risky.
That's risky enough, so that is going to be a 3-second penalty for Bree. So, officially a 3-second penalty.
Three seconds.
Yes, we're going to knock that off for her. Or, yeah. Or what's it looking like? Yeah, it's very close. Well, 3 wide for the lead briefly.
I hope it's not gonna cancel this Bahrain and Saudi Arabian Grand Prix from Formula One.
But it does sound like they are going to cancel it anyway. They are expected to make the call. As actually I goes up into the lead.
Oh, looking going too far.
Remy up in front. Whoa, more pushing and shoving. Careful there.
Oh! Okay, this was so very risky moving right here.
Hayate right behind Grimmy. And considering either a 2-second or 3-second penalty for Bree, yeah, so leaning in favor of 2 seconds as Hayate goes up in front. Yeah. And Grimmy cycles back. Bree, up to third, but remember she has a penalty. Went into 12 laps now. It's looking very close.
Okay.
You know, hell with it. So I'll just roll a d20. Odds 3 second, evens 2 second. 2 second penalty it is for Bree.
Yeah.
Because I rolled an 18. So the lesser of 2 evils for Bree. Whoa, another push. Dangerous again. But Grimmy still up ahead. As we'll soon come down to 9.5 laps. Hayate on the move.
Whoa!
Into the lead.
Not going to hitting this wild, almost got it.
Gotta be very careful. Bree goes into the front, but remember she has a penalty, so Hayate still leading the way. Down to 7 laps. Nova Alkami, technically third, may go up to second. Strong start to a season. Here she is out of nowhere. Crystal Milk Tea also entering the picture. Hayate Takanashi up in front. Nova! Whoa, look at that! 3 wide here. Nova Alkami.
Yeah, look at 3 wide!
And Bree just will stay out of trouble, because she knows she has a 2 second penalty at hand. Another leapfrog. Hayate. 5 to go. Currently in the lead. Nova and Chiaki here. Got much of for Grimmy. More pushing and shoving on this one turn.
Oh my god, this is so insane now.
Another potential cycle of positions here. As I say that, Nova breaks the line. Wants to regain the lead from Hayate. Careful there. Does go clear of Hayate. Three to go.
Oh man, that's it. Looking good to racing out there.
Oh, Bree again. Doesn't know when to quit. Grimmy to the lead.
Yo, I mean, that's it when I get it.
Penultimate lap here. With Grimmy the leading. Whoa, who is that out of nowhere? That's PFP is the lapped car. Nova just tried to push ahead. But being frustrated by that lapped car PFP. White flagging away for Grimmy.
Well, that's a good time for leading
Nova
some time.
And Hayate.
Whoa!
Look at that! Nova up and ahead. The Dreamers member trying to live the dream here. Makes a magic in the magic mile. Last chance for Hayate and Crystal to try take it. But I don't think they will. Nova Alkami is an Indy Lights winner. The heart of the cards does it for Nova Alkami. She gets the dub here in Loudon. Well done. That's 2 wins by rookies tonight. The Dreamers member has a dream come true, getting the win. Hayate Takanashi will be happy to score that to score a podium. So close to that win, but second still pretty darn good for her. And Crystal Milk Tea stealing the last podium spot from Grimmy. Focus on Nova's car.
Back into the dipper anyway.
Fantastic result by Nova, who I'm pretty sure will be having a nice points lead to her name. So,
Wow.
so gonna mark down the medals. Hold on, I need to mark down the medal positions for Road Atlanta and then New Hampshire. And then
Okay.
one moment. So as we're still trying to process that exciting finish here. Look at that. Crystal gets her 10th podium. As, I don't know how to do math. I don't know how to do math, apparently. That should be 65. Yeah. Yeah, my brain is broken. Yeah, math not mathing.
Oh.
So that's yeah. Yeah, someone is double counted. Someone is double counted for a win, and I don't know anymore. Um. Um.
Yeah.
Uh. I'll try to figure it out after the stream. I need to wrap up real soon. Yeah. Well, yeah. Okay. So. Okay. Wissa, why don't you take us through the final positions?
Gotta go into the final position is. We got Nova Alchemy first. Second is Hayate Takanashi. Third is Crystal Milk Tea. Fourth is Green Me. Fifth is Shanky Katsumi. Sixth is Tori Oriane. Seven is Red Cookie Boss. 8 is ICI. 9 is Victoria Roman. 10 is Lasuli. 11 Very Bug. 12 is Raki Kazuki. 13 Utahime Mochisuki. 14 is Charlotte Suzu. 15 Ashton Martin. 16 Ateru Tori. 17 Bonnie Broxwell. 18 Probi Chan. 19 Para. 20 is Tsukimi Bidonhiri. 21 is Utano Pandora. 22 Unico Mew. 23 Peppy Yupo. And last is 24 Kamiko Leona. This will be long.
And Renona has a curse.
Oh
What there is still the matter of the penalty for Bree. With the 2-second penalty, she is gonna finish 13th. She's gonna finish 13th. And everyone, and Aishii, Victoria, Lazuli, Barry, Rocky, and Utahime will each improve a position. So make that a 13th place finish for Bree. And no thanks to that 2-second penalty, so Barry Bug moves into the top 10 for this race. And that's a bonus point for Barry Bug, and yeah, okay. So the oval classification has Nova leading the way with 68 points, Hayate 52, Utahime 49, and Chiaki 44, and Ashen 39. And overall, Nova Alchemy with 93 points, a 33-point lead ahead of Crystal Milk Tea. Bree, for some strange reason, is third with 54, Hayate Takanashi, the new father, 53, and Kamiko Renona is fifth with 51. And that is going to do it here. As we focus on Nova's car, so what did we learn? Well, I learned that you gotta check it to make sure the pace car looks right before actually going live and just check to make sure that your math is mathing properly. Because, I'm pretty sure I double counted the win. And I don't even know anymore. I don't know what else to say. I'm hungry. I want dinner. Let's go to the schedule for tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Eastern. We have a street race at Detroit, downtown Detroit. And then yet another short oval race, the 3/4 mile Richmond Raceway. And then really, really fast road course racing at Donnybrook Speedway in Brainerd, Minnesota. That's coming up for tomorrow, rounds 4 through 6 of the series. And yeah, that's going to do it for today. And thanks to Adak for the commentary in the first couple rounds. Hoping to see him tomorrow. And Whis, thanks for showing up for today. Thanks for commentary.
Yeah.
And everyone, thanks for watching tonight. Rounds of the Indy Lights 6 series, and hopefully I know how to math and fix the medal counts here, because yeah, I don't know what I accidentally counted double for. Anyway, yeah, that's gonna do it for tonight. Have a good rest of your evening, everyone, and see you tomorrow for more Indy Lights action. Alright, bye for now. Otsudek!
Otsu Waves.